Are you at a point in your life when you're ready to make a change? To dive deeper into your hobby, master a physical challenge, or level up your skills at work? Or do you want to start doing something completely new? Whether it's work or play, most of us come to a point in life where we have to decide, is this a side hustle, just a casual interest, or should I take it more seriously? So you ask yourself, am I ready to take this to the next level, or should I move on? Go big or go home? You are not alone. Other people, just like you, have been novices, tinkerers, and hobbyists. All of us can see ourselves doing better, making smarter decisions, and getting more out of our invested time and energy. If you want to do bigger, better things with your skills or talents, and maybe even go pro, you are already on an arc of mastery. In this podcast, I'll introduce you to other seekers who are on similar journeys. Their strategies, methods, and sometimes madness can be both insightful and entertaining. Let's go. In this Arc of Mastery episode, I'm joined by my longtime friend, Mickey Restivo. We met 20 years ago through my job. Since then, we became good friends. We've shared a few meals and cold beverages after work, chatted about gardening, politics, family, and of course, our pets. But lately, Mickey talks about one thing above all else, playing pool. We played a casual game once or twice through the years, but I had no clue how much time he devotes to pool since his retirement. Turns out he's on 5 different pool league teams and plays a ranked match nearly every day of the week. One might say he's addicted. I wanted to hear more about his hobby come obsession and find out where he's at on his arc of mastery. So we met up at his favorite pool hall, the Silver Star Saloon, and later at his home in Vancouver, Washington, where he gave me the lowdown on his new love interests.
My name is Mickey Restivo. I live up here in Vancouver, Washington. Been up here for the last 23 years actually. And that's after spending 28 years in San Francisco and the first 18 years of my life in New York. 66, 67 was when I started, doing my pool hall duties. It was the only neighborhood pool hall that we had in West Babylon. The Golden Q. I'd vacuum the floors. I'd empty all the ashtrays. I'd wipe off all the tables. And then I'd get to shoot pool free on the back corner table all fucking day if nobody came in and needed the table. I just wanted to keep playing.
Did you call it pool or billiards?
Pool. That's a big difference, I'll tell you that. Billiards, there are no pockets on the tables. There are 3 balls involved. A red ball, a white ball, and a white ball with a dot. The object of that game is to somehow use your ball to hit both of the other 2 balls and 3 rails to make a billiard. It taught me the angles of the table. There are diamonds on the table, all around the table. Those diamonds are not thrown up there at random. They are systematically put on the table to give you an idea of where you have to hit to get certain shots done, whether it's a bank shot or position or whatever. Billiards taught me the diamond system. Those 3 rail shots, I can shoot from one end of the table, and go all bing, 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 and go into the corner pocket. You don't know that unless you know the diamond system. It made a huge difference in my game. When I came to San Francisco, huge difference. I was able to figure angles out and make shots that I didn't used to be able to make, and it made the game a lot more fun. I moved out of New York when I was 18 and moved to Vallejo, California. Stayed there for like 6 months and then moved myself into San Francisco. When I was in San Francisco, I started playing again. I started picking up the angles better, and I started picking up how to hit the ball to get position on the next ball. And I'm not even sure I was consciously aware of all that, but it was happening. So when I saw it happening, then I started paying a lot more attention to it. And now I'm at the point where I'm 26 and I want to improve. I got to the point where I was playing my buddies playing a game of 9 ball for $5 a game. So at the time, it was real money. And there were nights I walked home with $100 in my pocket. There were nights where I lost $50. I wouldn't ever lose more than $50, which is what inspired me to get better. Because if I'm going to invest myself, I need to be good at it. And when I came up here and started playing up here, I felt green again. I hadn't played since my 30s. In the American Pool Players Association, APA, usually the session, there's a spring, a summer, and a fall session. The first round of playoffs is in the Vancouver area. If you win, then you go to Tri-Cup. And if you win the Tri-Cups match, then you go to regionals. And if you win the regionals match, you go to Vegas. And the APA pays for the trip to Vegas.
Is that a goal of yours?
Oh, it most certainly is a goal of mine.
How close have you come?
I got to regionals 3 times already in the 11 years, 4 times in the 11 years. And somehow we just bit the bullet and couldn't get past regionals. Whew, those guys get pretty good. They get pretty serious. Yeah, the object is to get to Vegas. If and when you get to Vegas, that's where the money is. Yeah, there's thousands of dollars involved. And there's a great amount of luck involved in pool. You can't beat luck. My name is Mickey, okay? I get ridiculously lucky sometimes. I have a new handle in the pool league. I'm now Remiculous. As opposed to ridiculous or Mickey, it's Remiculous.
So one of your teammates, Petra, is also your sweeper. All right.
Petra is now called petrifying because that's what she does to her opponents.
So we've reached a point on Mickey's arc where it's time to say goodbye for now. I hope you enjoyed learning something about his pool playing history and Vegas dreams. You'll find future episodes listed on Instagram under Arc of Mastery Pod. That's Arc with a C. Drop me a note there if you have feedback on this episode or ideas for future guests and topics. I'm Ross Freeman Levin, host for Arc of Mastery. Keep on seeking.